Hello, beloved. Welcome to your message. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are keen or interested in booking me for reading, you'll find my email listed down in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, okay, including one-on-one sessions with me via FaceTime, Skype, Zoom call, as well as video call. Let's begin with your message and take a look at what Spirit wants you to know. So, beloved, as you read by the title, your empathic abilities are being heightened, right? And I'm going to tell you how. Okay, there's 5 ways in which this is happening, and I'm going to dissect these 5 ways in your message. Okay, so the first way in which your empathic abilities are being heightened is with regards to your understanding of things. Okay, your understanding of things. It's very important to understand something, because then you establish how you understand it is how you establish a relationship with it. I understand that this is my house, and the relationship I have with it is that this is my house. You know what I mean? I understand that this is my favorite restaurant, and I establish it to myself to be that. Okay. And we can go deeper within the level of understanding, and this is in the depth of your trauma. So your understanding of your trauma is about to change. Okay, it's about to change, and it's going to change for one purpose and one purpose only: to activate your healing. Okay, your healing is going to be activated through your change of perception. Okay, the change of perception, and which is the change of understanding of your trauma. Let's tap into it and see. Okay, the moon, exactly. There's an owl and a white horse here that is wearing a red crystal. Okay. So what this is telling me is that there is going to be a level of depth that increases in your understanding of your trauma. So your trauma is your worst experiences in life. And for most of us in this life thing, unfortunately, all that happened to us, we've yet to deal with because of how we are looking at it. So your ancestors have worked on your perception for a while in your dream state. Okay, you're going to begin to understand your trauma differently, so that the impact it has on you changes. It won't mean as much to you as it did before once you see the truth, the trueness of it. What I mean is, as much as there might have been a bad experience, okay, Queen of Pentacles, there is still the logical aspect of it. And logic saves us when we are drowning in emotion, right? So with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're going to find a new sense of freedom, okay, once you start to understand your trauma differently. Because the difference is going to lie upon this. You are going to be taken back to your past experiences that are still still traumatized you till this day, right? You're going to be taken back to those experiences, and then you're going to be brought back with a different perspective of them. Okay? And this will happen in a way that you needed to. Okay, beloved, we're gonna get there, but that's the first thing that's happening. This is all happening for one purpose: to activate your healing. Okay, your healing, it needs to be activated for these things, because I see that these things might be holding you back in some way, shape, or form. Definitely. Okay. I'm gonna pick these up one moment, you guys. Okay. Goodness, that was a struggle. Pardon me, you guys. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, Judgment. Okay. Okay, the Hermit. Exactly. Okay. Okay. Your Wands. 7 of Wands. Lastly, the Magician. Brilliant. Okay, beloved, let's continue to the second aspect at which your empathic abilities are being heightened, which is your reawakening. Okay, your reawakening. And what this means is, simply put, your reawakening is living in a new reality. Your reawakening. We're all awake. We've been awake for years and years because of our age, but the level at which we are awake changes with time, just depending on where we are on our journeys, on our paths. Okay, beloved? So the reawakening that is taking place is happening within you. And this internal reawakening is going to change what is happening outside of you. Okay, your external world is going to change, this being your reality. Because, beloved, in order for anything to shift in its fullest form, in what we are embodying, which is flesh, it all needs to take place within first. Because flesh dies. It's flesh. It's very vulnerable. But we are far more than flesh. And to have an effect in this world with regards to how we feel about things and how we view things, it's like it needs to start within, as it always does. Because within is your emotions, within is your feelings, and within is what you conclude things to be. I see here that you've concluded certain things in the wrong narrative. And this wrong narrative is what is creating stagnancy towards your healing. That's why certain things still do hurt, still do have an impact, even if you pretend they don't, or even if it's easy to make it look like they don't. Okay? So this reawakening is going to help you tap into a new reality, because you are going to be living in a different perspective, a different likeness. Okay? How you are existing, how you are experiencing this world, that's all about a change. I can't go further in depth because it's so many of you guys, okay? But this is what is happening though. Okay, so the third thing that we'll be taking a look at is so okay, this is also how, this is the third aspect. Okay, this is how your empathic abilities are being heightened. They're being heightened in the way you harness your talents. Okay, this is the third aspect. How you harness your talents, that is what is being heightened. Okay, it's like I see that there is a level of talent that you haven't yet touched yet. You possess it, but you haven't like allowed yourself to experience it. Okay, or you haven't been in a position to experience it. Okay. And I see that your spirit guides want to give you a newfound confidence. They want to restore the way you see yourself, and they want to also restore the way others see you, so that others may not stand in the way of what your spirit guides are trying to do, your ancestors, okay? Because they're trying to change your reality, and for them to change your reality, they have to change your image, okay? And this lies upon what you bring into the world and what you possess and what you bring into the table, in your world and in your reality, beloved. So your natural talents, your natural skills, or your talents and skills that you've acquired over time, it's like the level at which you harness them is about to increase. You're about to tap into a new level, and it's like new heights, reaching new heights with it, and being able to really see what you are made of, differently from all these years that you've been doing something, or all this time that you've been able to do something. It's like it's about to all be elevated. Okay. I see here that, this is about to also bring you into a new type of abundance, because you're going to feel a newfound freedom. This abundance is not going to be only financial, but it's also going to be spiritual. Okay, you're going to feel more in tune with your spirit guides, more in alignment, with all that is happening around you. Okay, because you've reawakened to this new reality, and therefore you are able to harness things differently and bring a newfound way of being into your reality. Therefore, the world has no choice but to receive you in a different likeness. Hence, your image is going to change. There's going to be a level up in that regard, a level up. Okay, your image is being leveled up by your ancestors, and they're purposely doing this so that they can put you in a better position in your life. Okay, some of you really need a newfound passion in something that you've been always passionate about, or you need a new creative skill. Okay, something, or you need a new way of doing something, new ideas, new endeavors, newness. Okay, is what you're going to receive because of the vibration you are going to begin to be on within that regard. Okay, let's move on, to the fourth aspect. Okay, which is, we're almost done here, which is, so your ancestors, the fourth aspect is helping you break generational curses. Okay, this is big. This is a big one. So this is not how your empathic abilities are going to be heightened. It's why your empathic abilities are being heightened. It's the reason, which is to help you break generational curses. So as human beings, we live this life for the first time, all of us, and even those that came before us. But they have done things and endured things differently from us. But there's always a comparison because of our ancestry lineage to those people. Could be in how we look, it could be in the genetics, okay? And it could be spiritually based, okay? It could be emotionally based. Maybe in the family, a lot of you guys have short tempers, or you guys struggle with alcohol addiction. You guys struggle with being a slave to the flesh, okay? The flesh that is of the human, being a slave to it. You know what I mean? So whatever that you are facing, that you've struggled with, it's most likely to have taken place somewhere in your ancestry lineage, and one of your ascended masters are about to assist you with this problem because they've ascended and they know how to fix it. They're not going to allow you to go through it anymore. So this could also be in who you like, the problems that arise in a relationship that you are in. It's not going to be like the type of problems that are going to break you guys up or enable your partner to cheat or bring you in a bad place. It's going to be different type of problems that you face, and those problems are going to strengthen your relationship. Okay, that is the shit. Those are the shifts, guys. You see, that's helping you break a generational curse. You're being helped to do this, and with help, it's like when you receive help in the spiritual realm or from the spiritual realm, you have earned it in the 3D. You've earned it. You know what you endure, what you go through, what you tolerate, and what you've done, your good deeds. Okay, so you know that you are very much deserving of this, and it's going to restore you in such a way that you never perceive yourself to be anything outside of you. It's going to be much easier to ignore negativity, is what I mean. Okay, so a lot, you spirit guides, you got to thank your ancestors. Okay, you got to say a little prayer to your ancestors time to time. You got to really thank them. Okay, even if you don't understand the level at which they've been working, they don't need your level of understanding. They need your gratitude. Okay, that's all. A thank you. A thank you, it elevates you in so many ways. Okay, guys, gratitude is very important. Don't ever take anything for granted. we are doing this for the first time, all of us, this life thing. And I respect each and every one of you for waking up every day and still doing it, even if you don't even know, you don't even have clarity, it's foggy. I'm so at awe at your strength, and I'm grateful that you are even listening to this specific message. Okay, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Okay, let's proceed. Yeah, so a newfound magic is about to transpire in your life here, beloved. Like newness. Like it's not gonna feel the same. You're not gonna feel the same. None of it is gonna even be the same. So never. It's like from now moving forward, never expect anything of the past to happen in your present. God is saying no more struggle, no more deception, no more disloyalty and loyalty. Oh, pardon me, you guys. No longer losing friends, no longer missing out on opportunities, no longer finding yourself in compromising positions, no longer overextending. It's like everything is going to be restored to its equilibrium balance. Okay, you can't be in this state for too long, in that state for too long. There has to be an equilibrium that is reached so that healing can transpire. Okay, let's move on to the last aspect. Okay, which I simply wrote here, a new level. Okay, a new level at which you are going to be embodying your empathic abilities. Okay, so this new level that you are tapping into, that is going to help you embody your empathic abilities differently, is going to also align your chakras. Okay, that's the last thing I wrote there. It's going to be for the alignment of your chakras. So whatever chakra of yours has been violated, your crown chakra, your heart chakra, throat chakra, okay, verbal abuse, this is in different forms, you guys. Whatever throat chakra of yours has been abused, you're about to find healing within that regard. Okay, I'm being cool not to take these. Okay, awakening. Yeah, we have awakening, guys. Okay, you're definitely reawakening to a new reality here. You're definitely aligning with a different reality, aligning with a different vibration. It's like it's going to be to a point where things that used to bother you don't bother you. People that you used to perceive to be on a certain pedestal, you're not going to see them like that anymore. Your perception of them is going to change. It's going to bring you to a newfound role in this life thing, a newfound position. It's like, because of the vibration that you're on now, you're not going to see people the same way or of the same likeness. Okay, things are changing. We have the Knight of materials. Okay, it's like the way in which you express yourself as an individual is also changing, or it needs to change. For some of you, this speaks of your image, also your style. Okay, how you embody who you are as a person. Yeah, Five of Wands, definitely. Definitely. Okay, so your sense of style. You might need to find a new stylist, or you are going to want to find a new way of expressing yourself with how you dress. Okay, and this could be inspired by someone that is in your reality, in your world. They might inspire you to do this. Okay, it's like, don't be afraid to reach out to others that inspire you. You might be surprised, what they're willing to do for you, if you just ask. Okay, no matter who you are, everyone matters. Okay, individually, and everybody deserves good things. Okay, beloved. Okay, Nine of Voices. It's like, yeah, muse of emotions. So how you, like, some of you hear, you have a voice, okay, that comes to you and tells you things, and then it departs after that conversation, or after that statement, or after that message. Okay, That is going to keep happening, but it's going to happen, and when it does, it's going to create better days. So whatever you hear is going to restore you. Okay, that's the whisper of God. Okay. You're not crazy. Okay, come on. We have the Hierophant and the Emperor. Okay. I feel like, beloved, you've earned your stripes in this life thing. Okay, your spirit guides have watched you work through things, have watched you work on yourself, and they've seen how dedicated you've been to things and how good you've been to people. Like nothing that you've ever done or endured or experienced has ever gone unnoticed by God. Okay, everything will be rewarded. Everything, you're going to be rewarded for everything. Like, going to be compensated also for your losses, for your sacrifices. Don't forget all that you've sacrificed, beloved. It's like that. God values that. Like, and you're going to be rewarded for that. And your reward is going to come in a form of good things happening to you, people willing to do good deeds for you, you finding someone that's going to elevate you, maybe spiritually, and you really needed that. Things of that sort are going to begin to happen. Okay, we have the judgment. The Emperor here, it's like a newfound position in this life thing is what you're going to begin to be vibrating on, like a newfound position. So people are going to treat you differently. This is gonna, I don't know, some of you are really changing, your image is changing, and this is how how people are perceiving you. Okay, but I'm getting, this is to do with how you come off, how you dress. Okay, it's very like um I'm a fashion head, if you were to call it that. Okay. um and I personally feel as though what you put of yourself to the world is you expressing your own individual voice to the world, and therefore that should always be expressed in how you look. And you should be content with that and accept that, because it's who you are. um so I'm getting here that you're going to be guided, you're going to be led to new heights, different ways of doing things. Maybe you didn't take something seriously before, you're going to start taking it seriously now. Okay, there's going to be a shift in that, and that shift is going to put you in a whole different position with this Emperor. Okay, a whole new different level of authority. Like, as much as you started from the bottom, and you rose your way to the top in your world and in your reality, you had to start somewhere, and you had to learn, you had to you had to go through what you had to go through. So don't forget that it's like that never stopped. You are always learning, you are always going through things, you know what I mean, good or bad. But nonetheless, you should never stop wanting to be a student. Okay, and letting God teach you where necessary. And this is going to happen when you are guided. Like, I'm strongly getting guided. It's going to feel like this is out of your control, and in that moment you might need to just surrender to how you feel. Okay, you're going to be compensated for your surrender and your trust in the divine. Two of Cups. The divine knows how difficult it is for you to keep the trust, but the divine is going to compensate you for the level of trust you have in the divine. Okay, you're going to be compensated for the level of trust you have in the divine. Okay, the World, the Nine of Inspiration, is like, you deserve all that is good under the sun. Okay, you are a really great individual, you have a really great and big heart, and you deserve that from your world and your reality and what finds you and who finds you. It's like, it's all meant for your highest good. Okay, don't ever fear that. Don't ever fear anything or anyone. Okay, know that you never walk alone. God is right beside you, and you would know if this is not right, or you will know if something is not for you. So don't worry about your discernment. You will be told, you will be shown, and you will be provided the answers and the clarity, because your ancestors never want to see you in a bad place ever again. Okay, or anymore. Okay, that'll be all. That was your message. I really hope this helped you, beloved. Okay, if you were keen or interested in booking me for a reading, you'll find my email listed down in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, including one-on-one sessions via FaceTime, Skype, Zoom call, as well as video call. Okay, lastly, I want to thank you for all your support, and I'm showing you and sending you nothing but love in return, and I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Until next time, beloved. Bye.